to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs, and this is a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. All the Harry Potter. Okay, I have magical haul this week. I've got stitching progress. I've got plans. I've got pre-Stitch Con. In case you didn't notice, don't adjust your YouTube settings. It is Tuesday. I am filming a day early because I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing? I need to pack all this stuff, and I can't show it on my floss tube if I pack it. And I'm just like, and I don't want to pack on Wednesday because I'm leaving tomorrow. So I'm filming today so that I can pack later on tonight and everything can be ready and I could just chill out a little bit, just a little bit maybe. I still have things I need to do. There's still stuff on my checklist. If you've been following me on Instagram, I've been updating my checklist there. Yeah, but I think that I know what I'm taking to StitchCon, so I'm going to show you here. Who knows? Last minute, I might just be like, that one, just in case. But I think that I have, what is this? A total of 5 whips that I'm going to take with me. Only 5. And that's probably 5 too many because I'm probably not even going to stitch. It's okay. And I might get something there to work on. Anyways, let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to start with? Where are we going? I don't even know. I am like, ooh, why did my color change so bad? Why? I don't know what my color is doing. It's making me look like blue. Okay, hopefully that's not doing that on your end. Okay, let's start with what I have worked on. Let's do that. Did I have a finish? I thought I had a finish to show you guys. Yes, I do. I do. I have a start and a finish. No, did I start it? Maybe I showed you the start already. I'm not 100%. Anyways, either way, it's finished. This is one day at a time, and this is by the Witchy Stitcher. And you can see the variegation in the floss of the words. I love my little spooky bat. These are skulls down here. Okay, so as charted, this was stitched on black fabric with green, like dark green vines, and the bat was in that same color as the vines. All the purple you see around here was stitched in red, and then the letters were stitched in like a gradient off-white kind of a color. So I did not stitch anything in the call for colors. For the gradient in the middle, I used Green Mean Machine by Forbidden Fiber, and I absolutely love the way this thing is speckled and changes up colors. And then for the greens, I pulled 3848 and 3847, some tealy type colors, but they match the teal that's in this gradient very well. Tealy green, I guess. And then for the purples, I pulled, what do we got? 553 and 550. 550 is my favorite purple. So those are the purples. I'm not doing a good job of showing you this. Those are the purples. And again, they match the purples perfectly in there. And then for my little spooky bat down there, I didn't know how I was going to stitch him. If I stitched him as charted, he would have been the teals that's in the vines. And I was like, I don't want a teal bat. My other option was a purple bat. And then I was like, I don't think I want that either. So 317 and 3799 are the grays I used for him. And I absolutely love this. And this is stitched on 18 count Willow Wisp by Fabrics by Stephanie. So I freaking love it. I love it. I loved the pattern. I loved how it was. I knew it was going to be a quick stitch, and I love the sentiment, one day at a time, because one day at a time. We don't live here. We're just visiting, one day at a time. We take this one day at a time. And it was funny because I was stitching one day at a time, but I was stitching it in that heavily variegated floss, so I was having to stitch it one stitch at a time. But yeah, I wanted it to be cheerful and happy with just a little touch of goth, and I love it. So that's my finish. And then, let's see. Then, let's see, what did I stitched on? Where did this come from? I don't know if that was there or there. Now I'm concerned. Okay, anyways, I started this. This is the, I should probably take it out of the Q-Snap anyways, but this is the, it's not Trick or Treat, it's Touch of Magic. Touch of Magic Sal by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. And I just downloaded the PDF. Janelle, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time got the kit, I believe. So it came with, I don't know if it came with the fabric, but it definitely came with all the floss and everything ready to go. But then she was stitching hers on this because she saw somebody else stitching it on this. And then I copied her, so like everybody's copying the original person. This fabric is Cobweb by Fabric Flare, and I'm stitching it on 18 count. So I have part 1 done. Look at me, keeping up with the Sal, 1 part in. I have part 1 done, and it's up for debate whether I backstitch that or, because on camera it shows up nicely, but when you're in person, like, you don't see that at all. It blends in so bad. So I may backstitch that. I don't know. It's up for debate still. I believe these drop like on the 23rd of every month. And I can't remember how many months. So we'll see if I stay up and current and doing all the things with that. The Witchy Stitcher style has started. The frame was released on the 1st for her Supernatural style. So I went to pull fabric to get it started, and then I was like, no, I need Murky because my Cryptids is stitched on Murky, so I want my Supernaturals to be stitched on Murky, so because they're kind of companion pieces. And I of course don't have Murky on hand, but I had just seen a post like a week or so earlier that Heart's Desire had got a bunch of PTP in. They got a huge amount. So if you're looking for PTP, go on their Facebook page. They have a Facebook page for Heart's Desire. They're in Wichita, and they posted pictures of everything they had, but then the last picture was just a list of like what the colors were and the counts and everything, and they had 18 count Murky. Boom. So I have that. I don't, you know what, that might come with me. If it shows up in the mail today or tomorrow, that might come with me. We'll see. So I can get a start on it. So then I think the only other thing that I worked on was, because yeah, I worked mostly on that 1 day at a time, and then Trick or Treat, and then I started. Okay, so I totally spaced this out when I was doing my June plans last week, was that Colorado Cross Stitcher hosts Cross Stitch Camp, and I was aware of it last year, but like after it had already started. And so this year it was on my radar, and I knew I wanted to do it, and then totally forgot I wanted to do it. And then Nancy from the Bougie Stitchers messaged me and asked me if I was doing it. I was like, oh, yes, I forgot. I wanted to, but I forgot. So I quickly, I think it was on Friday night chat maybe, was like, okay, I need to stitch something. I need to start something for a holiday, because the premise is that you start something like June 1st-ish, or, you know, sometime in the month, and then you finish it within the month, and you use the hashtag Cross Stitch Camp. Now, there's 2 hashtags going around, so I've been using them both because I don't know which one exactly to use, but one is hashtag Cross Stitch Camp, and the other one is hashtag Cross Stitch Camp 2022. Oh my gosh, I can't say cross stitch anymore. Anyways, I don't want to have a bunch of new starts, if you guys would remember. although I keep starting things. Look at me starting this out and the one. Anyways, I'm thinking like, what's in my stash that I could start, but also wouldn't be like a new start, right? So for June, because this goes for June, July, and August. So if you've already missed June and you feel like you don't want to participate in June, that's fine. You could do July and August. And each month is a different theme of what you're supposed to start and finish in the month. And she is having like drawings at the end of the month if you use the hashtag and all the things. So for June, it's Stitch Something holiday related. For July, I'm not going to remember. Nope. I know there was like something about starting something new. Starting something that or stitch on something you've never done new before. Like maybe a fabric that you've never stitched on before, or a count you've never stitched before, or like using floss you've never stitched before, or a designer, like something new to use. Try something new, right? Oh, I got my hair done. And yeah, I'm like still messing with it. It's a lot shorter. Like, look how much shorter it is. It was like way down here before. It's a lot shorter. Shockingly shorter, but that's okay. It's fine. And color. Anyways, Colorado Cross Stitch Camp. Good Lord. It's hosted by Colorado Cross Stitcher. This is what I started. Good Lord. All that to say. The entire series is a whip for me. So I will not count this whip done until the entire series is done. Does that make sense? Okay. So, although each one is a finish, these are the rules we play by, guys. It's fine. So I started this. This is number 5, I believe. For me personally, I've already done 4. This is the 5th one. So this is where I'm at. This is 2 nights of stitching. Obviously you could tell this is the bottom. I ran out of floss, so I need to finish that up a little bit right there, throw some back stitching in, and then I'm done with the bottom. I can move up here and do all of this, so skeleton and this part up here. This is coming with me to Stitch Con, and I am hoping to ring the bell. So that's where I'm at, and the spiders are sparkly, and the jars of polish are down there, they're sparkly, so yay. Yep, there we go. Okay, so and this is, I'm stitching this on 16 count white because the template for these is for like a 32 count. Yeah, 32 count. So in order for the template to fit right, stitch it on 16 count. I did mess around and stitch one on 18 count, and it looks funky on the template, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so that is all that I have stitched on. Now I have some FFOs to show you. I'm not going to show you my entire Smalls Exchange. I don't want you to know like what my bag looks like or anything. So if you're going, you won't know what I'm bringing, but I will show you what's going to be inside. Part of what's inside. There's other stuff. Here's number 1. United we stand. And look. Oh, there's little gnomes on the back. And I love it. 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 And here's number 2. Land that I love. And it's the same gnomes on the back. And then established 1776. And the same gnomes on the back. Doop doop. Okay, so I don't know if I can show you all 3 of them at the same time. Maybe I can. Maybe. Hang on. Do 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 do. There we go. No, they want to fall. I love them. They're so poofy. Okay, so details. I need to write out like my little info card because I totally forgot I need an info card saying like what all the things are. Thank you to Zan, I think, who posted her info card, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to do that. So, Presenting Lorelai Gilmore by Fiber on a Whim is the fabric. 18 count, 16 count, 16 count. Patterns are by Primrose Cottage Stitches. These are 3 individual patterns. You have to buy all 3. Floss. Floss is not the called for. It's called for is just DMC. I used Cool Azul for my light blue. I used Granny Annie for my bright blue. And I used Ribbon, I almost said Robin, Ribbon Red for my red. And then white, just DMC white. So those are my colors. Granny Annie, Cool Azul, Ribbon Red. Those are the 3 colors that I used instead of the DMC. I think that's all the stuffs. Oh, the trim is it's Lady Dot Creates, and it is, I want to say Sizzle, but maybe that doesn't sound right to me now. It is just a really bright Christmassy red. I can't remember the color. Darn it. Sorry. And the fabric, the backing fabric I found at Michael's. It was on like a little card already wound up. It was like a whole yard of it. I was like, I don't need that much, but that's the perfect fabric, so I'm buying that. Okay. I'm kind of going out of order a little bit, but life updates. Let's throw some life updates in right here, because why not? I got my hair done, obviously. I have not done my nails yet. I do my own nails, but I haven't done them yet. I want to. The other thing exciting that we did this last week was we went to the, where's my phone? We went to the Van Gogh exhibit. I think is what it's called, in KC. It is, and I think a lot of cities are having it, like they're popping up kind of everywhere, but the show is like running through September, I believe, because, yeah, I know it's September. So if you happen to be coming to KC and it's not in your city already, if you're coming to KC for our retreat in August, you can schedule some time to go do this. It's a 35-minute show, so it doesn't take a whole lot of time. It is up kind of by the airport, so maybe like after you get here, before you leave, you can schedule some time to go stop by it. It's like literally like maybe 10 minutes from the airport. Okay, so you sit in a room. There's benches all around so you could sit down, or you could just walk around. It's up to you. But they project all the Van Gogh paintings, but like have come to life, and they're moving around, and there's music that's coordinated to the paintings. It's projected on the floor. It's all over the walls. It was just a really cool, immersive experience. Like you were just like inside of it, and it was just cool to just, we stayed through and watched it twice. So you pay your tickets to get in, but you can stay for as long as you want. And then, we sat in there and watched it. I think we got in there a little bit late, because you just walk in, like it's on a loop. It just keeps going, and they just walk you in. So we walked in a couple minutes after the show had started. So we stayed for the beginning part that we missed, but then we stayed and ended up staying for the whole thing again. Okay, sorry, it's summertime. Everybody's home. Everybody's interrupting. So I think he's leaving now. Anyways, we stayed through it twice. We switched our positioning for the second time. So like we sat in one place, and then we changed where we were sitting. So we and I saw things that I didn't see the first time around, because the way it's projected around the entire room, like, yeah, it's nice to move around and like try to see it from a different vantage point. Okay, I have some pictures and some video. This whole like last 10 minutes is so choppy. I'm so sorry. I have pictures and video that I'm going to put in, but motion sickness warning. I'm moving around. The video itself is moving, so if you're prone, like, it might make you a little bit dizzy. Also, unfortunately, I'm going to just make it so it's silent because I'm pretty sure YouTube will probably catch me for like copyright on some of that music. So I'm just gonna cut the audio out and you could just see the video. They're just little tiny clips. It's just a teasing of what it's kind of like. And some pictures of the three of us there. We had so much fun. It was nice to have a day out. We went to lunch, we went to the exhibit, and before like all the retreat craziness descends upon us. Okay, so I'm gonna put that stuff in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit and chop this video so much. While I was there, all of that to say, the skeleton smoking. This is a pin, an enamel pin, but I cut the back off, sanded it down, made it into a needle minder. And I've got Starry Night, same thing, made it into a needle minder. But then I also got this as like a keychain. That's like the actual painting, not like a enamel version of it. There was a really big gift shop and it had like a lot of stuff in there. Kind of expensive though, but still good. Okay, I wanted to also show you this because I made these for Janelle as part of our Mayvent, but now that she's shown all of her Mayvent and you've seen hers, I wanted to show you. I made a set for myself as well. So if you haven't seen hers, you can see them here. So let's see, there should be 3 of them. There they are. I made these little counting pins. Look how pretty. I love them. They're falling. I love them. So cute. So I got all of the beads at Michael's. I got the pins at Michael's too. They already had the little thingy on the top. There's some black ones, there's some white ones. So there's already that on the top. And then I added some of these beads up there. And then I bought these like on a string and then added some more down there. So, and they're nice and long, counting pins. I love them. Here, I'll stick them right there. Look, boom, boom, boom. Then I made, there's 3 of these as well. 1, 2, where's the other one at? There it is. 3. I made these 3. And they're so pretty. Same thing again. I bought these beads for up there at the top. I used the black pins this time. And then these were a string of beads. That was there at Michael's as well. And I have this cute little tray that I keep everything all together in. All my loose beads are in there now. So I can make more if I want to. And then on Janelle's, I also made her an owl one. I did not make myself an owl one, but I got these charms at Charm Along there at Michael's. And what I did is I just took that little ring off the top And conveniently enough, let me show you the back. On the back, there's like this little hole in there, and it was like perfect to fit one of the pins and glue it like that. So I just glued it like that, so the owl was like sitting at the top of the pin. And I think those are supposed to be like maybe birthstones, I'm not sure, but I made her the one in like her favorite color. So yeah, those are probably supposed to be birds, because there's like a pearl one. Yep. Okay. Anyways, all that stuff is from Michaels. All from Michaels, and I made them myself. So proud of myself. Put it down, it's making noise. Okay. What else do I have to show you all right around me? Everywhere around me. Okay, what I am taking to Stitch Con. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm taking Death by Cross Stitch. It's not too bad. Once you start stitching a pattern, or even like if you like get on a long straightaway or something, you can easily put these stitches in. I'm using variegated floss, so it's just one floss, so it's not that hard to work on for a travel piece. Then I'm gonna put it over there. I'm also taking Half the Fun, because Half the Fun travels with me everywhere. This is Half the Fun by Ink Circles. Death Cross Stitches by Long Dog, in case you have not heard of it already. And here is my progress on Half the Fun. I don't know if I'll actually touch this at all, but we will see. It's coming with me. I'm using a variegated floss on that one as well. That variegated floss, both of those variegated flosses are by Dying for Cross Stitch. And then I am taking a Prairie Garden. My card this week is to stitch on a piece with a garden or a gnome. And this fits the garden, obviously, but I bought this at StitchCon last year and kitted it up. Like, the bag is from StitchCon, everything here is from StitchCon 2021. So I want to take it with me and do maybe another one. I'm doing them individually, so I have done that one. So I don't know, I'll pick a different one. I kind of like that one. Maybe I'll do that one. I like them all, but. And then I am also taking, so that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then I'm taking the, where'd it go? The skeleton polish, so I can hopefully get a finish. That's 4. This is number 5. This one I won't actually be touching myself though. Up All Night. And this is my retreat piece. So this is my fun piece that everybody can work on, can get a turn to work on it and make some progress on it. And then I have notes in here. So this is from Galleria 2021 and Stitch West 2021. I need to cut this in half, but everybody who's worked on it here, everybody's worked on it here. And then this is from Stitch Con, everybody who worked on it here, 2021. So hopefully I will find new people, because I don't want to repeat. So hopefully I will get some new people who haven't touched it yet to work on it. But let me show you where I'm at. I am where everybody is at, I should say. And I have my Athena needle winder on it, so everybody knows whose pattern it is. This is where we're at. So, not too much left. You got some stars in here and like some vine. You've got this clock down here. Finish out the border down there, and it'll be done. So the owl and the candle's already done. Yeah. Getting close, and I'm so excited. Maybe it'll be done for StitchCon. That would be awesome to have a finish. Let me shove everything back in here. I probably should organize this a bit so that when I'm handing it out to people, everybody's like, oh, what's going on? This is a mess. Okay, those are the projects I'm taking. Now, if you are going to Weekend Day, come find me. Please come find me. But I only have a limited amount of these because I'm not rich, first of all. And I know a lot of people are like making needle minders and stuff, and I feel like that's probably cheaper to make. But I had some of these on hand, already. I bought more because I didn't have enough on hand, but I have a total of like 80 something of these. So that's kind of a lot. I know there's 300 people there, but 80 is a lot. I made bags with my logo on them. These are so hard to make because I'm a fool. Like, I have to pull out the inside of every one of these leaves. I don't know what I was thinking. But there you go. There's my logo. So I have 2 different kinds of bags. These are the bags that I had originally that I thought that made me have this idea of like, look, I'm going to stick a logo on these and hand these out at Stitch Con. But I only had like 30 of them. I'm like, any more than that. So I have some of these. They're thicker, they're smaller, but they're like, I feel like these are better quality. It's more canvas type material. It's really thick. And I thought I got the same exact ones when I ordered the next ones. Obviously I did not. Like, you can see, like, these are thick and sturdy, right? This is not. But they're bigger. So larger bag and more softer material, thinner material. So, and I'm just doing a whole variety of colors. Like, I've got yellows, greens, purples, orange, blue, like everything. What I'm doing is like scraps, if they're big enough that I have left over from other projects, I'm just grabbing the colors and sticking them on there. So come find me if you're going to be at Weekend A. Also, if you're going to be at Weekend A, make sure you take a Stitching Goddess design shirt. I posted in my group already, but I plan on taking everybody's picture on Saturday after the like 7 o'clock meetup thingy for StitchCon. Okay. What else? As I keep looking at my shirt, I think I forgot to say right at the top, Avalanche are going to the Stanley Cup. We're in the Stanley Cup. I'm so excited. I'm like crossing all my fingers, all my toes, everything. My husband, I'm a fan, and I follow the team. But my husband is like, oh, he bleeds burgundy and blue. Like, he watches every single game. Hockey plays like every other night, sometimes every night, and he travels for work. So I am constantly on record mode. I gotta record all the games, extend the times because they're live events, like all the things, make sure everything is recorded. And he comes home on the weekends and he binges all the games. Sometimes when he's out of town, he can catch them. Sometimes you can see him on his phone watching the games. 99% of the time when he's watching the game downstairs, our TV is like up on a mantle and he's like standing in front of the TV, like bouncing from foot to foot, and like he just wants to be on the ice so bad. He's so invested, so invested. So Stanley Cup, we won last night. We won game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. So that put us into the Stanley Cup. And I'm sorry if you're not into sports at all. This is a little segue. So his brother's flying into town next weekend, and the series should start, I believe, next Saturday. But his brother's flying into town so that he can watch it with him. It's going to be exciting. And please let him win. Please let them win. They're playing, they're hot, they're everything. So, it is way past time. It is way past time. We should have won Stanley Cup 2020, but obviously 2020 shut everything down. It was kind of like a regrouping year, 2021. Now we're 2022. Let's do this. Okay. That was my little sports segue. I wore this shirt specifically so I could tell you guys we're in the playoffs, or we're in the finals, whatever. I think that's all I have for stitching. Let's pull a card, because why not, right? And I'm pretty sure the gardener gnome is like, I'm so far behind. Stitch on a Piece with Wings is sitting here in front of me too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to consult my notebook. I'm slacking on these. I need to get better. Stitch on a piece over 250 by 250 stitches. In other words, a BAP. Well, I have him taking Long Dog with me, so but that's for next week anyways, and I just broke my rubber band. Good job. Okay. I have 3 challenge cards in front of me that potentially need to be stitched. I need to get on that. And I think that's all the stitching I have for this week. I'm pretty sure. It's everything I got. So, we're going to move on to Magical Haul. And I've got some Magical Haul. So excited. First off, I'm going to show you some haul. Then I'm going to do my readings. Then at the end, we're going to transition into my LitJoy box. Because I got my LitJoy box. If you haven't got your LitJoy box or you want to be surprised, you can peace out at the end. You don't have to stay and watch the LitJoy unboxing. But just know I'm going to do some haul. Then I'll read the calendars in the book. And then I'll do LitJoy at the end. So, here's what I got for haul. The Oodie. This company started off by making like giant hoodies. That's why it's called the Oodie. Giant hoodies, like huge mungus. And you just like, they swallow you up whole and you just be all comfy cozy in your hoodie. Well, I'm hot all the time. So they just announced a partnership with Harry Potter, the Wizarding World, and sleep shirts, not hoodies. Like, yes, I can get behind that. So I got a sleep shirt, and it's huge, enormous. It goes down to my knees, and it has pockets. Woo! I hear that little thing. It has pockets. Anyways, Slytherin. They have all the houses. Obviously, I got Slytherin. In our group chat yesterday, poor Stan asked what house I was in, and then Bobby was like, are we being punked? How do you not know she's a Slytherin? Anyways, yeah, this shirt is huge, and it's super stretchy. Here, I just folded it, but it's like, woo, so stretchy, and it's soft, and I haven't actually worn it to sleep in yet because I wanted to show it to you guys first. But there you go. I'll be taking that with me. And maybe I'll go to late night stitching with my sleep shirt and some leggings on. Because I feel like pajamas at late night stitching is necessary. Okay, let's do the readings. There's the calendar. Okay. I just keep looking around because I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something and I don't know what. June. This is the MuggleNet Fandom Calendar 2022, and there's the artwork for June. There we go. And today is the 7th, which is nothing. The 8th is Anthony Boyle's birthday, who plays Scorpius Malfoy in Cursed Child. See, CC is Cursed Child, but also... No, I guess I'm thinking right. Chamber of Secrets is CS. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Gryffindor wins the House Cup the first time in 7 years in 1992 on the 8th. That's tomorrow. The 9th is James Newton Howard's birthday. He is a composer for Fantastic Beasts. I'm like, FB. What is FB? It is also Peter Pettigrew is revealed as an animagus. Sirius and Buckbeak escape, and Trelawney's second real prophecy, 1994. Then Friday is nothing, Saturday is nothing, Sunday, June 12th, is Luke Youngblood's birthday, who plays Lee Jordan, and it is the last day of filming on Deathly Hallows Part 2 to 2010. So it was the end. Monday is June 13th. It's the Queen's birthday. And also, like the actual Queen. And also, Moaning Myrtle is killed by the Basilisk in 1943. And then, nothing on the 14th, and I'll be back on the 15th, but there's still nothing there either, so exciting. I'll be back on the 15th. So I'm figuring, yeah, I'll get home on the 13th. I will die on the 14th, like all day in bed, die, like nobody talk to me. And then I will climb out of the pits of despair and Stitch Con hangover to come film for you guys on the 15th. That's the plan. It's not despair. There is definitely a hangover. I feel like 99% of us are introverts, right? We do this craft that keeps us in our home and alone. I do like to be social. I do like to be out there and talking to people and all the things, but it depletes my social battery. Like, all my spoons are gone and I'm empty and nobody talked to me, nobody touched me, leave me alone. I need to replenish for a while when I get home. But it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Humans are meant to be social. We have to have social times. We have to get out there and do it. Harry Potter, A Magical Year, illustrated by Jim Kay. Okay, let's start with, I already read you the 7th, but we'll back up and read the 7th again because today is the 7th. Also, Harry Potter Stitch tonight, since I said it like 5 times. The 7th. It's 7 o'clock Central Time. June 7th. They had practical exams as well. Professor Flitwick called them one by one into his class so they could make a pineapple tap dance across his desk. June 8th. Now, who'd like to come and visit the last squirt with me? I was joking, he added hastily, seeing the looks on their faces. The blast-ended scroots. Look, it is a blast-ended scroot. Then, June 9th. The castle seemed very quiet, even for a Sunday. Everybody was clearly out in the sunny grounds, enjoying the end of their exams and the prospect of a last few days of term unhampered by studying or homework. We're on a new page with new artwork. Oh my goodness, I love it. So what do we have going on here? I feel like that's all the Chudley cannons. Yeah, it definitely is the Chudley cannons. It's all Chudley cannons display stuff. Is that supposed to be Ron then? I'm wearing the badge like Bill used to, and I'm holding the house cup and the Quidditch cup. I'm the Quidditch captain too, Ron says, and that's from the Mirror of Erised in the Sorcerer's Stone. June 11th. The song was growing louder, but it was issuing not from a crowd of green and silver-clad Slytherins, but from a mass of red and gold moving slowly towards the castle, which was bearing a solitary figure upon its many shoulders. Weasley is our king! Weasley is our king! He didn't let the quaffle in! Weasley is our king! That is from the Order of the Phoenix. Then, June 12th. Then Wood, who was speeding toward him, half blinded by tears, he seized Harry around the neck and sobbed unrestrainedly into his shoulders. Harry felt two large thumps as Fred and George hit them. Then Angelina's, Alicia's, and Katie's voices. We've won the cup! We've won the cup! June 13th. We've got new page, new art. I do not know what creature that is. Maybe it'll talk about it. Is that the Phoenix? Is that... Oh, it is. It's, Fox. Without him being colored in, I'm like, June 13th. Fox is a phoenix. Harry, phoenixes burst into flame when it is time for them to die, and are reborn from the ashes. That's Albus Dumbledore from the Chamber of Secrets. June 14th. A crimson bird the size of a swan had appeared, piping its weird music into the vaulted ceiling. It had a glittering golden tail as long as a peacock's and gleaming golden talons which were gripping a ragged bundle. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So that's when the bird brought him the sorting hat and helped him in the chamber. Because help will always be given to those at Hogwarts who ask for it. That was loud when I slapped that closed. Sorry. Okay, that's all that. So now, I can't believe I'm 45 minutes in. Oh, I have to cut a lot because I kept getting interrupted. Now we're doing LitJoy, and so peace out. If you do not want to see this, I'm going to tilt it carefully. The magical subscription. This is the Wizards tournament themed. So we've got the, what do you call it? The Black Lake Challenge. There's the Yule Ball. That's the Maze. That's the Dragon Challenge. So, yeah, there we go. So, I will see you next week. I will see you after StitchCon. If you don't want to be spoiled, if you do want to be spoiled, here we go. I have already unboxed this because I got it on like Saturday. I was not waiting. I'm like, yes, please. I need this. So, right on top, we have the spoiler card. And on the back, upcoming next is the Magical Express, is what the theme is for next box. So it'll all be Hogwarts Express, Platform 9 3/4, themed-ish. I did get the two keys this time, but I will show you those last because that's not part of the box. That was additional. So first, right on top, we have this box with Voldemort and the cup, and then the 4 champions. Cool artwork. And give me it. This is obviously from the Maze challenge. Oh my goodness, I can't open it. Sorry. And inside we have this. It's one of those toys where you've got to get the ball up and around and through and then all the things and then over to there. So that's cute. I think I'll put this on my Weasley Wizard Weezes shelf because that's kind of like where the toys kind of go, I feel like. Then, let's see, we have a ticket to the Yule Ball. And it is all crinkle. It is still in this plastic. I did not take it out of there, but it is definitely metal. Come out. Let me pop this thing out. Oh my goodness, it's in there. Okay. So, woo! Super shiny, and it's got a pretty blue tassel on it. So pretty. I don't have a Yule Ball section in my room. Maybe that will be one coming soon. I don't know. Put that there. I have a ginormous mess to clean up in here before I leave. That's one of my tasks that I want to do before I leave. So in the last box, I feel like we got some of these like trading card type things. So here's another one, and this is all about the mer people. I love how, I love that artwork. Because they're not supposed to be pretty and beautiful. They're supposed to be scary looking. And then on the back, it's got like all kinds of information about the mer people. And more artwork. About best known for stuff like that. Okay. Then we have, we've got, Rita Skeeter. I knew I was going to get there eventually. Rita Skeeter's in a jar. Yeah. So, spoiler alert, Janelle. Sorry. Hope you're not watching. There's Rita Skeeter. And they've got her locked up in a jar, and she looks like she's working on some notes, like she's taking some notes down there. Writing something down. Little bug that she is. Then we also have one of these badges. So let's see if I can make it do what it needs to do. Cedric Diggory, the real Triwizard Champion. Support Cedric Diggory, the real Triwizard Champion. And then over here it says, Potter really stinks. I love that. That's awesome. Okay. Then, I'm going to save that one for last. It's a big ginormous one. We've got this box. Fancy little box. It says, come seek us where our voices sound. We cannot sing above the ground. An hour long you'll have to look to discover what we took. Okay, anyways, there you go. It's the golden egg. Let me pull it out. It's really hard to get out of here. Come out. Nope, it's not gonna come out. There we go. Okay. There's the egg. It's got like Hogwarts on there. And then it's magnetized, so it does open. Doesn't make a screeching sound when I open it though. That's awesome. So you could store something in there, and there's magnets to keep it closed. So that's a really cool, nice replica item to have for display. I don't know where I'll put it yet, but I'm gonna set it right there for right now. I know I am going to keep this box because I like that "Come Seek Us Where Our Voices" sound. I like that. So maybe I'll display the egg on top of that. And then we have artwork for the box. The 4 champions. Does it have all 4 pieces of paper or just Harry's? Looks like just Harry's. They all look so sad to be Triwizard champions. Okay, and then the last thing in the box. So far we have had the Yule Ball. We've had the maze. We've had the Dragon Challenge. And yeah, then of course Rita Skeeter, who's all over that book. Yeah, so we're missing the Black Lake Challenge. And I think that's mainly what this is. So we have a plate in here, and it's got some amazing artwork. Got like the squid, maybe the merm people. Amazing artwork on this plate. Then we have this teacup. I'm gonna knock this thing over. Okay, then we got a teapot. I'm sorry. With the squid coming out of the lake. And we've got the castle and an owl flying over. It's a cute little teapot, probably like 1 cup. Super cute. But you see how it's like weird on the bottom? It's because it sits inside of this cup. So they sit together. And there's Harry down in the water. Maybe Cedric, I can't really tell. That's definitely Crumb with the shark head. I can't see backwards. I don't know if that's Floor. Maybe that's supposed to be Floor. I don't know. Or maybe that's just mer people floating around in there too. I don't know. I can't really tell. But there's the artwork. This is super cute. I like this. I like it. And like it sits on the plate, you've got the whole thing all together. I like it. And that's it. That's it for the LitJoy box. Let's see. The box that it comes in has like the same art. Oh yeah, that's Floor because she does the bubble head thingy. That's Harry. Cedric, he did the bubble head thingy too. And Crumb. So there you go. I will say, honest review, I really like the egg. The teapot is really cool. The artwork is really cool, but yeah, I was about this box because I'm like mainly this one. What is this? What's happening here? Wasn't super happy with that, but it just seems kind of like cheapy. I don't know. And then also this box came a month late. I think it was supposed to come in May. I think it was supposed to ship the end of April so I could have it the beginning of May, and it's the beginning of June. I know that they're having shipping issues. They're having issues getting stuff on time, which I feel like the Black Needle Society has been having issues with that as well. So I can understand. But not my happiest box. But there's always, I mean, I feel like when you're in a subscription, there's going to be some boxes that you're like, and then there's going to be ones like, oh my god, so happy for. I feel like the last box I was super thrilled that I had. So, I'm good. It's definitely going to be like FOMO. Like, I don't want to, I just feel like as soon as I stop that subscription, there's going to be a box that I'm going to like die that I didn't have it. Anyways, that is everything. That's all I got. We're almost an hour. I need to edit the bejesus out of this because I had so many interruptions. And I will see you guys after StitchCon. I'm so excited. I'm also not ready because I still have more bags to make. I still have to pack. It's like, I don't even know. I know I'm taking Frogworks year 1 and year 2 for Brag Table, but I think that's it. I don't know. I was talking to Candy last night and she's like, I took like 5 or 6 things. Because I was like, are you only supposed to take 1? And she's like, no, I took a whole bunch. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll take something else. I'm rambling. I'm stalling. I will see you guys next week. I hope I showed you everything. All the things. I don't know. I will see you guys next week. Bye.